our exams are approaching, from today onwards, I'll try to solve two past years home examination question papers for each subject. So starting from the organizational behavior, let's see how the question paper was. There was 3 questions. The first one was write a detailed essay on evolution of organizational behavior as a field of study in commerce and management. The second, we have to attempt any 2 from the following: Hawthorne experiment, psychological capital, pandemic time as a challenge and opportunity for organizational behavior, gender diversity and organizational behavior. And the third question was discuss the role of learning theories in shaping employees' behavior in present technology induced environment. Let's see the answer, how to frame the answer for the first question. The question is this: write a detailed essay on the evolution of organizational behavior as a field of study in commerce and management. So, let's see the introduction first. The field of organizational behavior has emerged as a significant area of study in commerce and management. Its evolution can be tracked back through various historical periods, reflecting changing management philosophies, resource advancement, and social needs. Over time, OB has transformed from a largely theoretical discipline to a practical and essential study that addresses complex issues related to employee behavior, leadership, motivation, group dynamics, and organizational culture. So, in this question, we'll see that how the organizational behavior as a subject has evaluated from basic theoretical discipline to a practical subject. So this question is basically categorized into 5 phases. The first one is early foundation, that is classical management theories from late 19th to early 20th century. Then came the human relations movement from 1930s to 1950s, followed by behavioral science and modern approaches from 1950s to 1970s. And then contemporary organizational behavior from 1980s to the present date. Now, one by one, we're gonna see all these phases, and we will see the theories and the studies that have been conducted in following phases. The first one is early foundation classical management theories, late 19th to early 20th century. So, the formal study of organizational behavior began in late 19th and early 20th century with the emergence of classical management theories. The pioneers of this era, such as Frederick Taylor and Henry Fayol, lay the foundation for the study of organizational efficiency and structure. The theories that were conducted during this phase was scientific management by Frederick Taylor, administrative theory by Henry Fayol, and bureaucratic theory by Max Weber. So the first is scientific management by Frederick Taylor. So this theory emphasized optimizing work process through time and motion studies, establishing standardized procedure, and implementing financial initiative to improve the productivity. Although it focused on efficiency, and it largely ignored human factors, which led to work dissatisfaction. So in scientific management, it focused on efficiency but ignored human factors, and which led to work dissatisfaction. Coming to the administrative theory by Henry Fayol, so Henry Fayol gave 14 principles such as division of work, authority, discipline, unity of command. So his theory aimed at improving organizational efficiency through better planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. But it still maintained a mechanistic view of human behavior. Then coming to bureaucratic theory by Max Weber. So this theory also emphasized the structure, rule-based approach to management with a clear hierarchy and defined role. So this theory offered a systematic approach to organizational structure but overlooked individual differences and interpersonal relationships. So basically in the classical management theories, they contribute to establishing the groundwork for OB, focusing on organizational structure and efficiency, but largely neglecting human psychology and social aspects. Then come the human relations movement, 1930s to 1950. So the limitation of classical theories became evident when productivity declined despite the implementation of Taylor's principle. So the Hawthorne studies conducted by Alto Mayo and his team at the Western Electric Company in the 1920s and 1930s marked a significant shift in understanding employee behavior. So these studies revealed that social factors rather than physical conditions had a profound impact on productivity. So for exam purpose, this one Hawthorne study is very important. We'll discuss it in the next question also. So here in human relation moment, it was seen that social factors rather than physical conditions had profound impact on productivity. So the Hawthorne studies, this found that employees' performance improved when they are given attention and felt valued by management, leading to the recognition of informal groups, social needs, and human relation in workplaces. So in earlier, early foundation, it was seen that human psychology and social aspects were neglected at a large pace. And human relations moment, here they have studied that social factors are important for the productivity. So Hawthorne study gives the same result, that employees performance improved when they were given attention and felt valued by management. Now coming to human relation approach, the human relation moment, spearheaded by theorists such as Mayo, Abraham Maslow, and Douglas McGregor, emphasize the importance of leadership style, motivation, job satisfaction, and group dynamics. So this encouraging a more participative and human-centered approach to management. So this period marked a departure from treating employees as a mere resources to be managed efficiently, to consider them as individuals with unique psychological and social needs. Now coming to the behavioral science and modern approaches from 1950s to 1970s, the human relation movement laid the foundation for the incorporation of behavioral science into OB. During this period, psychology, sociology, anthropology, and political science significantly influenced the field, leading to a deeper understanding of individual and group behavior. So here also there were 4 theories. The first one is behavioral science approach. This approach integrated concept from behavioral science to study motivation, communication, leadership, and decision making in organizational changes. Then systems theory. This viewed organization as a complex system composed of interrelated parts. This theory introduced a holistic perspective emphasizing the interdependence of various organizational elements. Then contingency theories suggest that organizational effectiveness depends on the fit between the organization structure and environmental condition, which was significant departure from universal management principles. Then leadership and group dynamics provided new insights into managing teams and fostering effective leadership. So this era broadened the scope of OB into by incorporating interdisciplinary perspective, making it more analytical and scientific. So coming to the contemporary organizational behavior from 1980s to the present era. So 1980s and beyond witnessed the expansion of OB into a comprehensive and applied field, addressing complex organizational issues like globalization, technology, workforce diversity, and ethical leadership. So now the first one is emergence of organizational, cultural, and climate. The concept of organizational culture and climate became very prominent. Understanding organizational culture helped managers to shape shared values and belief that influences employee behavior and performance. Then emphasize on employees' engagement and empowerment. Modern organization focus on employee engagement and empowerment and job enrichment to foster creativity, innovations, and job satisfaction. So the shift towards knowledge-based economy has necessitated practices that prioritize intellectual capital and human resources. Positive organizational behavior introduced positive psychology into AB, emphasizing employees' well-being, resilience, and strength-based approaches to management. Now, impact of technology in virtual workspace. The rise of technology, remote work, and digital communication has again reshaped OB. Research now addresses virtual teams, digital collaboration, and impact of technology on employee and productivity and well-being. Globalization and cross-culture management. With the increasing interconnectedness of global markets, OB has expanded to include cross-culture management, global leadership, and multicultural team dynamics, sustainability, and ethical leadership. So contemporary OB also addresses sustainability, corporate, social responsibility, ethical leadership, responding to societal demands for responsibilities, and ethical business practices. So these were the 4 phases. The very first was early foundation, where it was focused on organizational structure, but human psychological and social aspects were neglected. And then in human relations, these factors like social factors were considered. And in behavioral science and modern approaches, this was given, the OB was broadened into wider scope and a concept like interdisciplinary perspective, making it more analytical and scientific. Then coming to the contemporary organization behavior, so with the issues like globalization, technology, workforce diversity, and ethical leadership, we see that how these theories are conducted to enhance the human productions. Now, in the conclusion, we can say the evolution of organizational behavior reflects the changing landscape of commerce and management, adapting to new challenges and incorporating interdisciplinary insights. From its early focus on efficiency and structure, OB has matured into a diverse and complex field that emphasizes understanding and improving human interaction in the workplace. As organizations continue to face new challenges such as remote work, diverse workforce, and rapid technological advancement, OB will remain a vital field of study, helping managers and research to navigate the complexity of human behavior in organizational settings. So, this was all for this question. Evolution of organizational behavior. At least you can get an idea about the theories that are important for OB research paper and for the examinations. Hawthorne studies is one of them. And in the next question, we have to write a note on each of these. So let's see. The first one is Hawthorne experiment. So this was conducted between 1924 and 1932 at the Western Electric Company's. Hawthorne's work in Chicago by Alto, Mayo and his colleagues are considered a landmark study in organizational behavior, as we have seen earlier also. The experiment initially aimed to determine the effects of physical conditions, such as lightning on worker productivity. However, the results revealed that the productivity increased not due to change in physical condition, but because the workers felt observed and valued by researchers. This phenomena, known as Hawthorne effect, highlighted the importance of social and psychological factors such as group dynamics, employees' morale, managerial attention in influencing workplace behavior and performance. The study shifted the focus from mechanistic approach to a human-centric view, leading to the development of human relations movement in management. So this was the Hawthorne experiment. Moving to the next question, that is psychological capital. In short, it's known as PsyCap, is a positive psychological contrast that encompasses an individual's internal resources and mindsets which contribute to improve the performance and well-being. So this basically consists of 4 key components and often abbreviated as HERO. H for hope, E for efficacy, R for resilience, O for optimism. So hope is for setting goals and finding a pathway to achieve them. Efficacy means one's confidence in one's ability to execute tasks successfully. Resilience means the capacity to recover from setbacks, adapt and preserve. Optimism means a positive outlook and expectation of success in the future. So PsyCap has been found to positively impact employee attitude, job satisfaction and overall organizational performance. It emphasizes the role of positive psychology in the workplace, focusing on building strength rather than just mitigating weakness. So moving to the pandemic time as a challenge and opportunity for organizational behavior. So the recent COVID-19 pandemic posed unprecedented challenge for the organizational behavior, disrupting traditional work environment and altering employees' expectation. The abrupt shift to remote work increased health concerns, and the need for digital collaboration created new stressors and highlighted the need of effective communication, leadership, and employee support. However, it also provided opportunities for organization to reimagine work structures, embrace flexible work arrangements, and focus on employee well-being. It's accelerated the adoption of technology, fostered innovation, and emphasized the importance of resilience and adaptability. As a result, the pandemic period became a turning point for redefining organizational behavior principles to build more agile, inclusive, and supportive workplaces. And the last is gender diversity in organizational behavior. So this basically focus on 4 points that you should reduce the biasness, ensuring equal opportunities, and creating an inclusive culture where all employees feel valued. So let's see. Gender diversity is a workplace refers to the inclusion of equitable representation of individuals of different genders in various roles and levels within the organization. It is increasingly recognized as a critical factor for enhancing organizational performance, creativity, and problem solving. Studies show that diverse teams are more innovative and can better respond to complex challenges. From an organizational behavior perspective, gender diversity requires a focus on reducing biases, ensuring equal opportunities, creating an inclusive culture where all employees feel valued. Embracing gender diversity involves addressing issues such as gender stereotypes, the gender pay gap, the work life balance, which contribute to shaping a fair and empowering organizational environment. This emphasizes not only promotes social justice but also leads to tangible business benefits such as improved decision making and increased employees' engagement. Let's not make the video long. We'll cover the last question of this examination paper in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.